But AI is not new. In fact, AI is almost 65, 70 years old, almost 60 to 70 years old. And in fact, it's 40 years older than even the internet, right? So why suddenly we are hearing all about AI today and not from the last 30 years? What changed? Why 2024?
Yeah, I guess, because back in the days we used to call it AI, but it used to work only on my voice, as I said, right? And now it's actually working. So the term may be the same. The term has been there for a while, but
Hmm.
how it has evolved
Hmm.
is what makes the difference. I mean, the word is the same 60
Hmm.
years now. The word is the same, but underlying it, what you can do using it is totally different.
Hmm.
Um, so there are three specific things that AI needs, right?
Hmm.
The first one is, as we saw, data, right?
Hmm.
Now, even though AI was there 60 years earlier, where was the data?
Hmm.
Data came because we started to use digital devices.
Hmm.
That's when data can be captured, right?
Hmm.
Let's take another example here. You are at a beach and you see a footprint on the sand.
Hmm.
Yeah. What can you infer from that footprint? If the footprint is small, you can say it's of a child. If it is big, you can say it's of an adult. If it is deep in the sand, you can say it's a heavy person.
Hmm.
If it is, you can figure out whether it is toe first landing person or a heel first landing person.
Hmm.
Looking at a sequence of footprints, you can figure out whether the person is walking or running and so on, just by footprint.
Hmm.
These footprints wash away as soon as the wave comes, but
Right.
we have been creating digital footprints for the last 20 years.
Right.
Just visualize what we have done to this whole space, and
Hmm.
just by footprint, if you are able to figure out so much about one customer, imagine what we can understand about customers whose digital footprints we have now.
Hmm.
So if a business has that understanding, then it can do a lot of stuff. So while AI was there 60 years earlier, these digital footprints weren't there. They all came with the
Hmm.
intent, as you said, after internet came in and so on. So that's one. The
Hmm.
second is the compute. You
Hmm.
need to have the compute to be able to process all this significantly large amount of data that is
Hmm.
coming in. And now you hear the terms like GPUs and so on. And there's a reason why NVIDIA shares are growing up, because they are best in terms of generating machines that can handle and process this amount of
Hmm.
data. Third thing is algorithms. You
Hmm.
hear about these generative AI algorithms, you hear about LLMs and so on.
Hmm.
Were these algorithms there 7 years, 10 years back? No. Were transformers there 10 years back? No. Was deep learning there earlier? No. So unless you have the data, then
Hmm.
you have the compute and you have the smart algorithms.
Hmm.
Now with the advent of that, if you say that now this is AI, the word is there, but the definition of AI has changed completely, and it has now started to make a real impact in some sense.
Hmm.
So that's why I think there's a difference between what it was 60 years from now and what it is suddenly in the last 3 4 years.